Good morning, students. Welcome back to the English class. Today I am going to take about adverb. Last week we saw about the verb. Now we will see about the adverb. What is adverb? Adverb is a word that describes verb and the adjectives. Suppose you take Rita sings loudly. Rita is the subject. Sings is the verb. Loudly is the adverb. So ly, most of the adverb ends with ly. Now we will see elaborately in the YouTube. Okay, students, shall we go to the lesson? Come on. Dear students, last time we saw about the verb. Now we are going to see about the adverbs. What is an adverb? First, it is one of the parts of the speech. It describes about the verb. So that only it is called adverbs. Now we will see the definition of adverbs. Okay, students, now see the definition of adverb. What is an adverb? The words that affect the meaning of a verb, an adjective, or another adverbs in terms of time, place, measure, quality, question are called the adverb. See there, students, adverbs. See how many portions it is divided. Where sometimes the words will come where, how much, how often, when. For word under the word where, we can use the words such as towards, there, inside, here, back, far. Under the word of how much, we can use the word fully, almost, rather, extremely, entirely, too. Under the word of how, we can use these words. We can ask these words secretly, fast, well, quickly, easily, slowly. And how often? Never, sometimes, often, usually, generally, occasionally. And when? Last year, last month, today, tomorrow, last week, later. Now students, see the picture there. All these pictures, words are adverbs. The words elegantly, happily, gently, angrily, lazily, loudly. All these words are adverbs. Most of the adverbs ends with ly. Suppose we will see one example. The lady or the child spoke loudly. We can say again, the girl spoke loudly. Here the word spoke is a verb. The word loudly is an adverb and explains how an action was done. And the word tells us more about the adverb loudly. Now we will see some more examples. Now students, we will see about the types of verbs. There are 6 types of verbs. Now see the verbs there, students. What are the types of verbs? Adverb of time, adverb of frequency, adverb of place, adverb of manner, adverb of degree, adverb of affirmation. Students, now we will see all these types one by one clearly. First, we will see adverbs of time. See the definition. Adverb of time answer the question when. It tells us when an action happened besides how long, how often. Most important adverbs of time list. We can use all these words for the time. Always, already, annually, before, immediately, infrequently, just, last, rarely, regularly, recently, seldom. See here, students, adverbs of time are the words ago, still, all day, soon, tomorrow. See there again neatly we can see an adverb modifies and tells us more about the verb. It tells what, students? It tells more about the verb. That's why it is called adverb. It tells us when, where, or how the action takes place. Now we were seeing about the adverb of time, isn't it? Now again see there, an adverb of time tells us when something happened or when someone did something. It may also tell us the duration of the action. Dear students, now we will see the examples of adverbs of time. More examples. You see there, yesterday. I told you know these words. Yesterday, still, tomorrow, last week, today, next week, like that. The words are there. Now we will see the example. See the example for yesterday. Yesterday, my friend and I attended a fair. And see the next sentence, students. I am still cleaning my room. I will clean my room tomorrow. So this tells about the indicates about the time yesterday, still, tomorrow. These adverbs modify the verb clean. Now see the next one, students. See the next one. Last week I went to the mall. I am going to the mall today. I need to visit the mall next week. These adverbs modify the verb went, going, or need. Now, students, again we will see what are the words used for adverbs of time. Already, finally, after, before, eventually, since, for, 1 year, soon, then, next, still, yet, when, while, yesterday. We saw now all these words using sentences, isn't it, students? Now, students, with these words, shall we make sentences of our own? See, already. Suppose you take the first word, already. Already means what? We can say, I finished my work already. Or otherwise, already I went to school. Okay, then see there, we will see about yesterday. They returned yesterday. See that they returned yesterday. Okay, now we will use the word finally. The game has ended finally. We can use that. Again, after. Shall we use the word after of our own? Okay. I eat my food after doing my homework. Can say like that also. I take my food after finishing my homework. So like this we can use, and for soon also you can use, the plane will land soon. The plane will land soon. So like this we can use a word, sentences of our own, students. Okay, all these words are called adverbs of time. Students, all these words, they are placed either at the beginning or at the sentence or at the end of a clause or of a sentence. Now, students, for you to understand well, we can use the examples. Adverb of time are adverbs that tells us about when something happened or will happen. So see here, students, when, the word, see the when. So when, if you ask, means it tells about the time. Now see this side verb, now, then, today, tomorrow, yesterday, soon. With these words, we can see the example now. For the noun, now you see, I am eating now. For then, I'll see you then. For the word today, he went to work today. For tomorrow, my parents will arrive tomorrow. For yesterday, how we can use Chris fell over yesterday. Soon, the train will depart soon. Now you understood, students, we saw the example for the adverb of time. Students, now we will see the adverb of manner. What is the adverb of manner? An adverb of manner is an adverb such as strongly or slowly. See, that describes how and in what way the action of a verb is carried out. It tells how. So before what we saw, then, isn't it? Now we are going to see how the action of manner is done. See the words, students, forming adverb from adjectives. See that in a large number of cases, the adverb can be formed by simply adding ly to the adjectives. See the example, students. Adjective cheap, and for adverb we can use cheaply, quick, quickly, strong, strongly. And see here again, second one, if the adjective ends in with y, replace the y with I and add ly. See there, see, we will see the example. Adjective ready, it's ending with y, but we have to add in the adverb ily. See there, ready, readily, merry, merrily, easy, easily. We'll see some more examples. Here, students, again you'll see, if the adjectives ends with le, replace the e at the end with y. See, you have to replace, you have to take over the e and replace with ly, add with ly. See there, adjective understandable. So what you should use in adverb? Understandably, forcible, forcibly, possible, possibly. And see the down, if the adjectives ends with ic, add ally. And see there, idiotic, idiotically, tragic, tragically, basic, basically. And down you see that some adjectives do not change form at all. So some adjectives they won't form, it seems. So see there, it will remain the same only. Fast, fast. You can say fastly also, but sometimes it remains the same. Straight, straight. Hard, hard. In a large number of cases, the adverb can be formed by simply adding ly to the adjectives. So students, mostly the adjectives, when you change into adverb, it will end with ly or ily or ally. Okay, students. Now, students, we will see some more examples of manner. An adverb of manner tells us how someone does something. It describes a verb, that is action, verb plus adverb. See that it has verb plus adverb. She is sings well. That means she sings well only. Is won't come. She sings well. How does she sing? You have to ask question. So I told you already, manner you have to ask how. So how does she sing? She sings well. That answer is sings well. He does things carefully. How does he do things? That answer is what? He does things carefully. So carefully, well, all these are adjectives, adverb. Now we will see the adjectives. An adjective tells us what something or someone is like. It describes a noun. We already saw what is adjective. It describes a noun. So what is adverb? It describes the verb. So see the adjectives plus noun. She is good. She is a good singer. He is careful. He is careful. So he is a careful person. Now students, we are going to see about adverb of place. Before what did we see? We saw adverb of time, adverb of manner we saw. Now we are going to see adverb of place. What is the adverb of place? Adverb of place answer the questions where. It describes where something happens. Most important adverbs of placed, place list. See these words for where we have to, what are the words we can use? About, anywhere, backwards, downwards, or indoors, nearby, out, upstairs. See the students, many words are there adverb of place: about, above, abroad, anywhere, away, back, backwards, backward, below, down, downstairs, elsewhere, east, far, here, in, indoors, inside, near, nearby, off, on, out, outside. So all these words we can use it for adverb of place. Now see here students, we can see the examples of adverb of place. Adverb of place states where something happens. So see there, I told you already what are the for words, what are the words we can use for where. See, over, near, far, north, inside, outside. So we'll see the examples for the words. Over. Can you put the picture over the sofa? Near. I live near the school. Far. I live far from the beach. North. I live the north of the country. Inside. We do not want to sit inside. Outside. We work outside. So, what it tells about where the play action or verb takes place. Okay, students. Now students, we will see about the adverb of frequency. Before we saw adverb of time, it tells us when the action takes place. Isn't it? Adverb of time, it tells when. Next, then what we saw? Adverb of manner. Adverb of manner, what? How does it takes place? Then again we saw adverb of place. Adverb of place, what did we see? Where it took the place, isn't it? Now we will see adverb of frequency. What is the adverb of frequency? Adverb of frequency always tells us how often something takes place either in definite or indefinite terms. Definite or indefinite terms. Now see the words there students. Adverb of indefinite frequency, you will see always, usually, normally or generally, often, frequently, sometimes. All these words we can use for adverb of frequency. Now see the examples also. Beside this also, it's always cold in this room. I usually get home about 6 o'clock. She doesn't normally arrive until 10. I don't often drink beer. I sometimes think I am going mad. See the students, never. Will never been to New York. So all these words comes under the adverb of frequency. Again we will see it clearly, more clearly students. See the adverb of definite frequency occur at the beginning or the end of a sentence. So definite frequency, what the adverb, it occur in beginning or end of the sentence. An adverb that describes definite frequency is one such as, see that we can use these words for adverb of frequency: weekly, every week, daily, every day, or yearly, every year, once a month, twice a year, 4 times a day, every other week, etc. We can use all these words for definition for frequency, adverb of frequency. It tells about the duration of the time, isn't it? Then see, there were some more examples are there down. For example, the library is open every day. When is the library open? The library is open every day. He visits his grandpapa every 2 weeks. The moon waxes and wanes every month. This medicine is to be taken hourly. So, see the students, so these are the words we use for frequency. Now, students, we will see the examples of adverb of frequency. See there, usually. For usually, we can use what we can use for always. We will see the example for always. He is always very punctual. I'll see if he is here yet. For usually, we usually go to the restaurant on Sundays. Generally, we generally go to the sea for our holidays. Often, they often went caroling at, they often went caroling at Christmas. Sometimes I just need someone to talk to. Now, students, now we'll see the adverb of degree. Before what we saw? We saw adverb of frequency. Now we will see adverb of degree. What is an adverb of degree? Adverb of degree tells us about the intensity or degree of an action, an adjective or another adverb. See their example. They are happy. They are extremely happy. See, happy is a verb, isn't it? But here before the verb, adverb comes, see, extremely. It tells more about the verb. So, they are telling they are extremely happy. See the second sentence, student, second example. I hate traveling by plane. I really hate traveling by plane. So, hate is the verb. So, it really is the adverb. So, I told you before itself, sometimes the adverbs comes before the sentence or after the verb. Before the verb or after the verb also. Okay, students? Students, we will see some more examples of adverb of degree. Adverb of degree should go before the word you want to modify. How does the meaning of the sentences change as the adverbs move? See their examples, students. Hanan nearly won all the races. Hanan didn't win any races. Hannah won nearly all the races. Second one, you see, students, Hannah won most of the races. Tom only asked Mahmoud for help. Tom asked one person. Tom asked Mahmoud only for help. Tom asked for one thing. Now, students, did you see the word adverb here? Where it is? Nearly. See the Hannah nearly won. Hannah won nearly. So, see that difference. Before one it is coming in the first sentence. Before one it is coming nearly. Then sometimes after the verb it is coming one. After the verb nearly. So, what I told you before itself, the adverbs comes sometimes before the verb or after the verb. And second also you see Tom only asked. So again see there Tom asked Mahmoud only for help. So here after that, after also after the verb or before the verb it is coming. Okay, students. Now students, we are going to see about the adverb of affirmation and negation. What do you mean by affirmation? These adverbs are used to answer the questions raised by others. Sometimes here are some examples for adverb of affirmation and negation. Affirmation means what, students? ரியலாக இருக்கிறது, அதை ஒத்துக்கிறது, நிச்சயமாக செய்கிறது தான், உண்மையாக செய்கிறது, பாசிட்டிவாக இருக்கிறது தான் affirmation. இல்லை எனக்கு பிடிக்காது, எனக்கு செய்ய பிடிக்காது, அதுதான் negation. See that adverbs such as yes or here are called adverb of affirmation. For example, you see their example. Yes, I like sweets. Yes, I would come with you. A positive approach, positive things, it is called what? Affirmation. Then see the negative adverbs such as no and never are called adverbs of negation. For example, you see the students, no, I do not like sweets. No, you should not call me now. So what did you understand? Affirmation is you accept the things, yes, and negation means you don't accept, so you say no. This only is called adverb of affirmation and negation. See, as students, some more examples we will see about the negation and affirmation. See the example, adverbs of negation make a verb negative. So what are the words we will use for negative? No, never, not. So we will use that, isn't it? We never go to the theme parks. We did not study for the test. So never, no, not, all these words are used for negation. See, for affirmation, you see, make a verb more strongly positive. So you are willing, that means you are willing, you will do, like that. For affirmation, positive, we can use yes. See, what are the words you can use for positive? Yes, certainly, obviously. Yes, we love that game. You certainly did well on that test. Sarah obviously knew the answer to the question. Now students, we are going to see the last adverb, that is interrogative adverb. Interrogative means what, students? Interrogative means question. So here we see about the definition. Interrogative adverb, adverbs that are used to ask questions about time, place, number, manner, quantity and reason are called interrogative adverbs. See the symbol also, students, question mark, it is there, symbol, isn't it? So whatever the questions we are asking, it is called interrogative adverb. We'll see the examples down. How was the movie? When does the play begin? Where is the new mall being built? Why don't you like her? So all these question types are called interrogative adverbs. See, there are some more examples of interrogative adverb. See, WH, the word starts with WH words and example. See the WH words: what, when, where, which, who and whom. See, we will ask with a what. See, what is your name? When did he live? Where do they live? Which color do you want? Who opened the door? Whom did you see? All these types of questions are called what, students? Yes, very good. All these types of questions called interrogative adverb. Okay, students, I hope you would have understood the grammar adverb. So students, again you understand, go through everything once more and you understand, then you will learn better. Again, you see the definition of adverbs. What is an adverb? An adverb is a word that tells us more about a verb, an adjective or another verb, isn't it? So you have to understand everything, study well and be prepared for the test. Okay students, thank you.